Hello and welcome to the Easy Auction Business Video Newsletter. This is our 10th anniversary video newsletter. Today we'll talk about one little known way to boost your eBay sales by using some clever SEO strategies. By implementing today's ideas, you'll be ahead of your competitors, so very few sellers on eBay are doing this. You've probably heard of this term SEO many times before, but usually it's associated with websites, not eBay auctions or eBay stores. And this is a massive mistake made by almost every single eBay seller. They do not realize that with a little work, they can get hundreds if not thousands of free visitors to their listings via search engines like Google. For the purposes of this video newsletter, I'll use Google as the synonym of all search engines. Because it has the biggest market share, and if you optimize pages for Google, most likely they will be optimized for other search engines as well, Yahoo, MSN, Ask and others. What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. To put it simply, the better you've done the job on the SEO side, the higher your website, auction listings, About Me page, eBay blog pages, eBay review pages or eBay store pages will rank in Google's search results. The higher you appear in search results, the more visitors you'll get. The more visitors you'll get, the more money you'll make, and it's as simple as that. By knowing all of this, a question should arise. How exactly does Google decide on which pages should be listed higher in the search results? Well, there isn't a definite formula for this. However, Google releases a lot of official guidelines on a regular basis for webmasters. Hence, these days we know pretty much about how Google's algorithm works. Basically, search engines use two main factors to determine ranking of any given page. On-page factors. You have full control over these. Warning: Google can ban you if you're trying to cheat the system. Trust me, it's not something you would like to experience. Off-page factors, mainly controlled by other site owners, bloggers and other content creators on the web. In recent years, the off-page factors have become your most important armory in a fight dominating the search engines. Keyword research. It doesn't matter whether we talk about on-page or off-page factors. Keywords will be one of the keys to your success fighting for that first position in Google. It's essential to understand the importance of keywords and the keyword list you'll create for your particular market. So what is a keyword? To put it simply, it's a word or couple of words people type into Google to find what they're looking for. So, for instance, if you plan a holiday to Florida, you may type into Google Florida vacations or cheap Florida vacations. There can be hundreds and even thousands of different combinations people use to find the same thing. That's why you need to gather a list of most popular keywords people use to search for products you sell. How to know which keywords people use to find stuff that you sell. There are dozens of software products that can do this task for you, paid and free. But the easiest and best keyword research tool, in my opinion, is Google's own keyword tool. It's fairly accurate. It has geo-targeting. It's easy to use and it's totally free to use. If you have a Google AdWords account, you can access Google's keyword tool via Tools tab. Alternatively, you can use an external page. Just go to https://adwords.google.com/select keyword tool external. And here's how to do a proper keyword research. 1. If you're selling only to the UK market, from the geo-targeting list, select United Kingdom only. By keeping the Control button pressed, you can select more than one country. For example, select UK and Ireland. 2. In How would you like to generate keyword ideas field, select descriptive words and phrases. 3. Enter the main keyword for the product you sell. It can be the product name, for example. I'll use DIY tools to illustrate to you. 4. Select Use synonyms. 5. Click on Get Keyword Ideas. In a couple of seconds, a list of keywords will appear. All of them, in some way, will be related for the phrase you entered. In the lower part of the page, Google will give you a list of related keywords as well. Important. This list usually has very good keywords you can use for SEO purposes of your products, even though they won't contain the exact word you gave. To be more precise, in many cases, related keywords will be more targeted than your main keyword. As in this example, my main keyword I entered in Google's keyword tool was DIY tools. you have to agree, it's quite a broad term, but when we look at suggested keywords, we get power tools, drill, Bosch power tools, hammer tools, etc. It's obvious that a person who is looking to buy a power tool will most likely enter power tools in Google's search box than DIY tools, so pay close attention to synonyms section. Another way to get a lot of keyword ideas is to search for keywords by specifying a URL. Here's how to do this. Simply enter a search term in Google and pick the website which is in first position. In our example, I entered DIY tools into search, and DIYtools.co.uk came up first in Google's results. So I'll just copy the URL and paste into Google's keyword tool. You could also use any other website you know that sells similar or the same products as you. Or you can simply enter a URL of a particular eBay listing. Either way, you'll get lots of additional keywords to consider. Not all of them will be suitable for your business, but it's important to get as many ideas and keyword combinations as possible. Other ideas to consider. Enter brand names. As in our example, Bosch Power Tools came up. Just enter Bosch Power Tools and instantly get additional list of keywords with the Bosch name in them. Enter competitors' brand names. If you sell Bosch Power Tools, enter Hitachi Power Tools or any other brand's name. Again, in our purpose to do so is to get more ideas and more keywords to use later on with on-page and off-page optimization. And add-ons to your main keywords. For example, if you're selling DIY tools, try to add words like cheap, discount, good, reliable, used, new, cordless, energy-saving, best, affordable, professional, and similar ones. Obviously, these will vary from product to product, but hopefully you get the idea. Keyword list. The next step is to gather a list of keywords that are relevant to your product that you're selling on eBay. This step is crucial, so please don't skip it. I know that many people just take a look at Google's keyword tool results and start working on optimization. This is wrong. You have to have a list in hand so that you can effectively plan your SEO strategies. If you skip this step, all your SEO job will be chaotic and results will not be as good as you'd expect. So, how many and which keywords you should include in your list? There are several approaches to this process. Go after high-volume keywords. Basically, it means all or nothing strategy by putting huge emphasis on the top of the few most popular keywords in their market. In our example, power tools. Long tail. Look for long tail keywords and get as huge a list as possible with keywords with a very small amount of competition. For example, in our DIY niche, a long tail keyword would be skill 18-volt battery. The truth is probably somewhere between these two concepts. In reality, you have to be really good at what you're doing if you want to go after high-volume keywords like power tools. There are probably companies in that niche who spend thousands of pounds per month on SEO. For a newbie, it's really not the best way to go. I suggest you start with a long-term, less competitive amount of keywords, and once you manage to rank well for them, move a step higher and pick higher-volume keywords. In any case, you'll want to create a list for all major and secondary keywords, as this will be part of your SEO action plan. So, make a list of, say, 20 to 30 keywords related to your business that have searches of 1,000 plus per month. Have competition of less than 1,000 results in Google. How to measure keyword competition? Go to google.co.uk. Enter the search term in quotation marks. Select UK only. This is a very simple way to check competitiveness for a keyword in the UK market. Sure, these numbers are not set in stone. Some long-tail keywords will be so valuable that even with 100 searches per month, they should be considered. Also, with some products, you won't be able to get a list of 20 keywords that matches our criteria. Don't worry about that. Each and every situation is different. Just try to get as many of the keywords as possible by using all previously mentioned research methods. Don't forget about your competitors' websites or auction listings and use common sense. Spend some time on brainstorming to come up with the best keywords describing what you sell. That's it for today. Next week we'll continue with on-page and off-page factors, link building and results checking. Your task now is to create a list of at least 20 keywords for at least one product you sell. Get the list done by the next week so that you can instantly start working on optimization. Once again, thanks for watching and see you next week. Have a profitable auction.